place where you can go, where there's no one to tell you yes or no. If you just look into your heart, you will find that that's the place to start. If you take a step and take another again, you'll find a better place to land. I know that it can be there someday. You've been waiting for. I know this life can be that one life you've been dreaming of. Today could be the someday. Today could be the one day. Today could be the someday you've been dreaming of. Today could be the someday. Today could be the one day. Today could be the someday you've been dreaming of. Oh, 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 oh. Today could be the day. Oh, 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 oh. Today could be the day.
24 Ford Explorer Limited, $37,990. 24 Ford Ranger Raptor 4x4, just $56,940. 23 Lincoln Aviator all-wheel drive, $48,993. Rayvon Ford, your hometown team, delivering pre-owned vehicles you can afford.
Wait for him. Wait for him. Bam! Now we slide all the way downhill to the weekend. The kids can get ready for school, and Debbie can take her shower.
It's Wednesday, Hump Day. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Grab a cup of coffee. It's a cold start to the day. No doubt about that. Good morning, Ed Rupp, by the way. And now Debbie can take her shower. And some of you may be waking up to a nice little coating of snow. We've had a few flurries flying around town. This is a live look in downtown Gatlinburg, which you saw here just a second ago. But notice the rooftops and the trees off in the distance. And a Witcher Weather Watcher from Cott County, Hartford, Regina, posting this picture on our private chat. A nice little coating of snow in Hartford, which is Cott County, Tennessee. A little bit of a winter wonderland as we just kind of wring out the atmosphere here this morning. And that's really going to be, the last of it anyways. But, you know, we talk about this a lot. When you get that northwesterly flow, the colder, drier air starts to come on in. The atmosphere just kind of doesn't take much moisture and just wrings it out like a nice little sponge. And that's what we're seeing here this morning. Deborah says, good morning on this cold and snowy day. It is a little chilly. Good morning, Kathy. How are you this morning? We saw the rain showers yesterday. Didn't really see that colder air catching up to the moisture source. So we never really saw the snowfall on the backside of the main moisture source. However, again, that northwesterly flow, and we talked about how we'll see that would be our best chance of seeing some light snow showers across the mountain counties. But believe it or not, we saw those flurries yesterday evening flying around town, creating a nice little coating in some locations. Now, when you look at the numbers yesterday, we topped out at 43 with a morning low of 34. But of course, we reverse those numbers because temperatures continue to come on down. All right, let's talk about the big picture pattern here for just a second because we've got, some sunshine returning throughout the day today. But it's going to be short-lived because, we have several more waves of energy that are going to settle on in. I don't know why that says Thanksgiving Travel Week. That title is clearly wrong. So don't worry about the title there. I didn't even notice that until now. But anyway, here comes another wave. Another wave is going to come through Thursday night into Friday. Saturday, we still have that southwesterly flow, so it's likely to stay mostly cloudy. And then another disturbance swings through as we get into our Sunday and Monday, and that may produce some rain showers and maybe a wintry mix around East Tennessee. So the active weather pattern for December has kicked off, my friends. All right, temperatures this morning are trending colder than yesterday, 5 to 10 degrees or so. When you look at the numbers, we're in the 20s and 30s as the air starts to dry out. Clouds are with us, so the clouds never broke up throughout the overnight hours. And so therefore, because of that, we saw those flurries as those temperatures came on down. And because of that, we just aren't going to see the freezing fog that we potentially could have seen had the skies cleared during the overnight hours. Sometimes these clouds can get stubborn in the winter months. All right, so we start the morning off in the 20s. As we get into the lunch hour, we're only going to be in the 30s. We'll start to see those clouds break up a little bit through the lunch hour. And then I think as we get into the afternoon, the atmosphere dries out. The dew point and temperatures start to spread out a little bit more, which will increase our sunshine throughout the day. And again, forecast highs are trending about 10 degrees below average. Average high for this time of year is about 56 degrees. Rain showers increase late Thursday and early Friday, but not necessarily all rain for our entire region. Maybe a little bit of a wintry mix for our region with more snow to our north and off to our east. We'll likely stay dry over the weekend. Now, I've kept a 20% or I've added back a 20% chance of rain over the weekend, and I don't think it's going to be rain per se. I just think it's going to be an overcast, gray weekend. A good fireplace weekend, a good movie weekend, a good shopping weekend. If you want to get out and do some shopping here this upcoming weekend, should be a good weekend to do so there. And then rain increases Sunday into Monday, keeping it at about a 20 to 30% chance as of right now. I'm going to keep a couple model runs going to see if I have to tailor those numbers up or bring them back down. Right now, we'll go about 20 to 30% chance Sunday and into Monday. So let me show you the short term. Frontal boundary sliding off to our south and southeast. We pick up our timeline tomorrow morning. So we'll have sunshine throughout the day today, and then it's short-lived sunshine, as I mentioned, because the clouds start to roll their way back in as we head through the overnight hours and through the day tomorrow. Now, we're likely not to get much precipitation first thing in the morning, but late Thursday, here comes that little wave of energy as it slides on through. Notice there's a wintry mix around the area with a better chance for some cold air damming on the North Carolina side of the Smokies, which means that cold air backs up against the eastern side of the Smokies, and that may lead into a little bit more snowfall totals east of the Smoky Mountains. Just through Friday night, most of the rain is going to be further to our south. I think Interstate 40 south, we have a better chance for rain, but generally speaking, the models are indicating we could see anywhere from about a quarter to upwards of a half an inch of rain. Again, that's Thursday night and into our Friday. Through Friday night, most of the snow is going to be to our north and northeast over into North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia. But notice East Tennessee, we have a little bit across upper East Tennessee and the Smokies that we may see a little bit of snow transitioning over to that. And there is the possibility of a little bit more freezing rain, mainly over into North Carolina. Not expecting much here locally and along the Mississippi River Valley. All right, so your 7-day forecast average high, I said 56. It's actually 54 now. The depths of winter, the heart of winter, our average high is 48 degrees. So we're still trending downward. But remember, come December 21st, our days will start to get a little bit longer. So we're entering the shortest days of the year. We'll go 47 today and tomorrow. We're going to stay dry. We'll see some sunshine throughout the day today, then increasing clouds tomorrow. As we get into our Friday, rain showers are going to be with us and a cold rain with temperatures only in the 40s. And then Saturday and Sunday, mostly cloudy skies, mostly dry. There's no major disturbances swinging through. I think it's just going to be overcast gray and kind of a dreary day. But we'll be a little bit warmer and closer to those seasonal averages. Then as we get into our Sunday night and Monday, notice Sunday and Monday, we only have about a 20%. It's really Sunday night into Monday morning. And again, I'll tailor that accordingly here over the next couple of days with temperatures continuing to trend below average. So it's funny how things have just flipped, right? We were trending above average. Everyone's like, oh, geez, where's fall? Well, we went from fall to winter and not much of a fall. Well, we went to a warm fall straight down to winter. I want to take you back outside. This is such a cool view. I've zoomed in my camera. This is the East Tennessee weather camera that sits on top of the building of Tennessee Jeds. If you've never been to Tennessee Jeds, go check them out. They've got great food and a few flurries flying around town with a nice little coating of snow on the rooftops and the trees and the grassy areas, but the roads are doing just fine. So no major issues on the roads yet this morning. Well, not yet. We're not going to see any issues whatsoever. All right. There we go. Debbie can take her shower. What's up, Dwayne? How are you this morning? Let's see. Happy hump day to you, Eva. We got Bonnie saying good morning to Julie and Eva. I love it. I love that you guys all communicate with each other and say good morning. It's just such a refreshing start to the day when we're all just a community saying hi to one another, wishing each other happy birthdays and going and celebrating and attending events around town. Again, we do have on coming up Sunday, we've got the Bucky's Bike donation that goes to not Second Harvest, Mission of Hope. And so you can donate money. You can go to their website, join them on Facebook. So check out Bucky's Bikes, and it's a great organization. There, if you want to donate a brand new bike, you can. They'll be setting up shop on Sunday at Holston Hills Country Club between 2 and 5 o'clock. But of course, you can donate. But you can donate money, and if you donate some money, they'll go out and purchase the bikes and give them to the Mission of Hope. So it's a great little organization, and they are down on bicycles right now. So they need some bicycles for these kids, these underprivileged kids for sure. What's up, Seth? How are you this morning? Oh, I thought I read that echo. I thought I saw an echo in there. No, thanks for what you do each and every day. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Let's show Mike some appreciation. I love you, man. I appreciate that. Good morning, Amy. Looks like your girl over in North Carolina is going to have a snowy weekend in Boone. Yeah, that's the possibility. So Bucky's Bikes on Sunday, 2 to 5. Donate a new bike or cash donation to help buy a new bike. All bikes will be given to the Mission of Hope. Great stuff right there. The 21st. 21st is the first day of winter officially. Now, of course, we're in meteorological winter. Ski resorts in North Carolina are loving the cold and snow forecast. Yeah, they're making snow at over at Beach, Sugar, Cataloochee. We also have, there's another new one that I really want to go skiing at this year. And I'm blanking on the name. There's a brand new one that some folks from I think it was out west, Colorado, Wyoming, Utah area. Some investors got together, bought a ski resort over in North Carolina. They're updating it, and it's supposed to be a little bit more of a bougie ski resort, if you will. Small still, but still. Oh, where's the little... Sorry, Ruth. Forgot to put the little camel up there, didn't I? Jeez, how dare me. I do have a school visit. I'm going to be heading down to Montgomery Ridge Intermediate School here today. In just a short while. Actually, I have to be down there at 8:30, so I'm going to have to scoot out of here in just a few minutes. But I'm going to be going to talk to the 6th graders. And then next Monday, when I get back from my conference next Monday, I'll be going to West Valley Middle School. So West Valley Middle School, I've got Montgomery Ridge Intermediate School. So it's going to be a lot of fun going to talk to those kids. All right, let's get to work with the national holiday, shall we? All right, that picture in downtown Gatlinburg is just so pretty. Let's take you up to this one. This is a great view. Let me get it set up here. Here we go. How about that view right there? Up above the town of downtown Gatlinburg. Look at that. Just a nice little winter wonderland out there this morning as we ring out the atmosphere. How about them apples? Love it. I just love it. If it's going to be cold, it might as well snow. That's my personal opinion. Hey, by the way, it's December 3rd. December 3rd. Mom Witcher shows up in just 7 days. Mom Witcher's coming to town. It'd be a lot of fun. All right, if you're celebrating birthdays and events, of course, events going on. We've got German Fest Christmas Market is Saturday from 4 to 8 and Sunday 1 to 4 at the St. Lutheran Church on North Broadway. Come see Felicia. There's also another event, the Seymour Mercantile is open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 7. Come out and see 30 plus crafters in one location. We've got a cookie walk at the Faith Lutheran in Farragut on Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon. Again, any events that you have going on, throw them on the chat. Let's get them all out there, as many as we possibly can. All right, it's National Package Protection Day. Those are called Ring cameras or doorbell cameras. We've got a doorbell camera that actually lets us know when a package has been delivered at the house, and if somebody were to come up that's not supposed to be there, we'll get notified on that. But one of my favorite things on YouTube to see and on social media is those package bombs. When they film people trying to steal packages and it just blows up with a glitter, like the glitter bomb. I absolutely love those. And it's funny how people get so angry. Like, wait a second here. It's like when you're driving down the road and somebody cuts you off and you honk your horn and they flip you off and you're like, whoa, you're the one who cut me off. Why are you getting so angry at me? You're the one that did it. Same with these package thieves. These package pirates, if you will. Go watch those YouTube videos if you've never seen them. Look up like package pirates or glitter bombs or whatever. There's a YouTuber that's a scientist, and he's done a lot of great YouTube videos on that as well. All right, today is National Roof Over Your Head Day. It's a good day to have a roof over your head, isn't it? Think about the folks that don't have roofs over their head. I don't know about you. There's a lot of panhandlers here in East Tennessee. Saw one yesterday at Home Depot. I didn't have any food on me. I didn't have any cash on me. And I don't typically give cash to panhandlers. I typically give food, like granola bars and anything like that. But there's one out there, and he was covered in a blanket. It just breaks my heart to see people without a home, without a roof over their head, without heat. Now, of course, we've got great organizations like Hump that open their shelters, and we've got other great churches. When it gets cold, they also wave the white flag and open their churches to the homeless as well. So, if you're a church or a community member and you're involved with that, thank you. Thank you for taking care of our community and folks that are less fortunate than some of us. All right, let's talk about some weather history for this date. Not as many as the last couple of days. In 1989, heavy snow and high winds created blizzard conditions in northern New England. Snowfall totals in Maine ranged up to 31 inches. Presque Isle, Maine reported a record 30 inches in just 24 hours with winds gusting at 46 miles per hour. In 1988, gale force winds ushered cold air into the northeastern U.S. and produced snow squalls in the lower Great Lakes. Winds gusted to 48 miles per hour in Buffalo, New York. In 1987, stormy weather in the northwestern U.S. finally began to abate, but not before Gold Beach, Oregon was drenched with nearly 8 inches of rain in just 24 hours. In 1983, Birmingham, Alabama was drenched with nearly 10 inches of rain in 24 hours. The rain caused severe flash flooding, which literally submerged traffic. In 1926, Yuma, Arizona was soaked with a whopping 1 inch of rain, and by the 10th of the month had received over 4 inches of rain, making it the wettest December on record. We're talking Arizona here, people. In 1856, a severe blizzard began to rage across Iowa and Kansas. It produced as much as 16 inches of snow. Whenever I start thinking and talking and seeing these storms back in the 1800s, I think of the settlers traveling west, like the Oregon Trail type of people, right? Like, can you even imagine being in a covered wagon and that is the only roof over your head with the fire as your only heat source? Man, we take things for granted these days, don't we? I'm like, there's no way. There's no way I could have survived. I guess you'll survive if you need to survive. I get that. But you think about those days and like, whoa, no thanks. I'm very thankful to live in the time frame that we live in today. While it might be a little crazy with these little guys and social media and all the craziness with that kind of stuff, definitely be thankful for what you have. And 'tis the season to be thankful for what we have as well, right? And if you have abundance, now's the time to share and give. And again, Bucky's Bikes is a great way to do so as well. 1838, Cleveland Abbey, an American meteorologist. You think I should know these people? It's been a long time since I studied like Meteorology 101. Cleveland Abbey, I don't know. An American meteorologist and advocate of time zones was born on this date. He was trained to be an astronomer and appointed the director of the Cincinnati Observatory in 1868. He eventually turned to meteorology and inaugurated a public weather service that served as a model for today's National Weather Service. Big shout out to the National Weather Service today. They are fantastic and great people all over the country. But of course, our local National Weather Service is awesome. All right, today's daily quote: the shifts of fortune test the reliability of friends. Ooh, that could not be more true. How many times have you had friends come into, maybe you haven't, but I've had several friends come into a lot of money. And boy, it changes how people perceive them, how they operate. And it just, money changes everything. It's crazy. In 1968, but I also say, if I won the lottery, I do a lot of good with it, but I just don't think it would change me. I guess we'll never know. In 1968, Elvis Presley's NBC TV debut special Elvis was aired. In 1967, in Cape Town, South Africa, a team of surgeons headed by Dr. Christian Bernard, performed the first heart transplant on Louis Washansky. Washansky only lived 18 days. That was 1967, though. In 1966, the first Monkees concert was held in Honolulu. Oh, I like the Monkees. In 1931, Alka-Seltzer was sold for the first time. 1931. In 1835, in Rhode Island, the manufacturer Mutual Fire Insurance Company issued the first fire insurance policy. And boy, do I know about those insurance policies. Hence our kitchen fire back in February. Still ongoing, but the build-out continues. It's a winter wonderland, so we're going to take you back outside to where we can actually see some snow. And again, remember, this was a view from Cocke County, Hartford, thanks to Regina, who's a Witcher Weather Watcher. By the way, if you want to become a Witcher Weather Watcher, just email me, mike@easttnweather.com. mike@easttnweather.com. Tell me that you want to be a Witcher Weather Watcher. We'll get you on board. We've got more coming on board all the time. All right, my friends. What do we got going on in the chat? You remember when when they built the Doppler in Morristown? Nice. Cedar Bluff Elementary PTO is having their Winterfest market on Saturday 10 to 2. Saturday from 10 to 2. Come see us and get a new scruffy friends for the holidays. What's up, Lee? I don't think having lots of money would change you. Well, thanks, Beverly. I really just don't think it would. I've always told my friends, I think it would be fun. I would love to have fun if I won the lottery and won millions and millions of dollars. Like, I've always wanted to go out to a restaurant and just say, you know what? Nobody knows that I'm going to do this, but pay for the entire restaurant, and just pay it forward. I think I would like to use the money just to constantly pay it forward randomly. I think it would be fantastic. Yeah, Julie's a Witcher Weather Watcher. We got plenty of Witcher Weather Watchers on here. And he says, I love our Witcher Weather Watcher family. It is a great bunch of folks. And the funny thing is I have not met every single one of them because we all live in different counties. We need to get a Witcher Weather Watcher group together again, don't we, Julie? Let's see if we have any new photos to share with you. A little bit, yeah. There's some flurry showing up in Fairfield Glade. That's probably going to be sideways. Let's see. Load. There it is. All right, so that's sideways, so we'll rotate it. Have some nice little flurries showing up there. That's Fairfield Glade in Cumberland County. That's all the photos I have for you this morning. That's okay, I have to run off. I got to hit the road and head down to Blount County, Montgomery Ridge Elementary School. Going to be hitting those, talking to those kids today all about weather. One of the things we're talking about is air masses. Seems to be appropriate since we've got a cold air mass in place that wrung out the atmosphere to produce a little bit of light snow. Hey, by the way, if you're joining on the app this morning, I'm going to send you back to the 24-hour channel if you joined in a little bit on the late side and missed the forecast. So stay tuned for that. If you want to jump over to the app itself, if you missed any of the forecast, you can do so. I've got Witcher's 1 Minute Weather and your full forecast to really kind of break everything down. Remember, we're going to see some sunshine today, but it's short-lived because the clouds move back in tonight and tomorrow. Mostly cloudy. Thursday, Friday morning, we could start the morning off with a little bit of a wintry mix. Probably not much activity. No major travel concerns expected as of right now. We'll see how the atmosphere plays out. The weekend should be overcast, gray, mostly dry. And then as we get into our Sunday and Monday, another disturbance may swing on through, producing more rainfall, which over the next 7 days, we could see over an inch of rainfall around East Tennessee and much of the region with some snowfall across the higher terrain. All right, my friends, I got to hit the road. Have a great day. Be safe. Be kind to each other. Life is short. See you back here tomorrow.
There's a barbed wire man with a concrete soul and a dream just to fly free. Spray can sitting, it could light up the show. just like it should. So your colors, they start, and it's stripping you